What is this? 3? No, secant square x. That is 3 secant square x plus 12 sin square x is equal to 12. Can we take 3 common? Left hand side and right hand side. Now tell me the equation. Secant square x plus 4 sin square x is equal to, can we take this value to right hand side? Now tell me the equation. Secant square x. Can I write secant square as 1 by cos square x? Come on. Right hand side, what was the value? 4 minus 4 sin square x. If you take 4 common, 1 minus sin square x. What is this called? So in place of this, if you write it as cos square x, from this cos power 4x is equal to 1 by 4. Cos square x is equal to 1 by 2. Cos x is equal to 1 by root 2. X is equal to, come on, substitute 45 degrees. 3 secant square 45. Come on, 2 minus 4 cot square 45. 1. Answer option 4. Done. Which of the following year shows the slightest difference between the two car prices? Lowest, right? Come on. Here 1.1 difference. Here more than 1.1. Difference they are saying. It may be A minus B or B minus A. Doesn't matter. So far it is 1.1. Second one is more than 1.1. Third one 0.7. So you can eliminate first one 2016. And then 2019, is that less than 0.7? Now we can eliminate this. As we are asked to calculate lowest, always look for the lowest number. Okay? If the difference is more than 0.7, we don't have to consider that. Next 2020, eliminate. Difference is 3, right? So far, where is the slightest one? 2018. Come on. There is some value which is given here, and 30 root 2 plus under root of 800. We need to find out this value. Right. So now, we can change this under root of 450. Can we? Yes, try to change it. 450. What is next factor? Divided by 2. What is the next factor? 225. It's a perfect square only. So when you write 450 as 2 into 225, 225 comes out and this becomes 15 root 2. 25 root 2 plus 15 root 2. Come on, 40 root 2, which is equal to 56.56. Now, under root of 800. 800, next factor, highest factor, 400. We can write it as 20. So the under root of 800 value becomes 20 root 2 only. 30 root 2 plus 20 root 2. 50 root 2 is equal to how much? Horizontal comparison. Yes. Or you can go with vertical comparison also. 40 root 2 and 50 root 2. Both the numbers are in what respective ratio? 4:5. Now you know 4 parts value and we need to get 5 parts, correct? That means we need to add 1 part. That means we need to add 1/4. What is 1/4 of this number? 14.14. When you add it, it becomes 70.70. Next. Rajesh derives his income from simple interest by investing 4350 at X% per annum. 4410 at 2% higher rate. Meaning X plus 2%. His whole income for 2 years is 745.80. Find the highest rate of interest out of these two. That means were you asked to calculate x or x plus 2? X plus 2, correct? Right, now both the cases we have simple interest only. If it is simple interest, every year interest is same. Hence, 2 years in interest I'll directly convert into 1 year interest. Can I do that? By dividing with tell me, 3, 7, 2, point 90. This is 1 year interest on both schemes together, correct? On first scheme, what is the rate of interest? X%. On the second scheme, what is rate of interest? X plus 2. Percentage calculated on? X plus 2 on 4410. Can I take it as X% of 4410 and 2% of 4410? First year interest is X% of 4350. Interest on second scheme is bottom one, X% of 4410, 2% of 4410, correct? When you add everything, that is equal to 372.90 only. So I can directly calculate 2% of some number and subtract it from 1 year interest, because I can calculate that. Are you getting? What is 2% of 4410? 88.20. Number after decimal 70. Number before decimal, subtract 100, add 12. Subtract 100, 272. Add 12, 84. Yes? 284.7 is interest on X% of 4350, X% of 4410. Yes. Can I take it as X% of sum of these two numbers? X% of 8760. Yes. This is equal to X% of 8760. And now using this we can calculate X value, and finally we need to calculate X plus 2 value. Understood? Understood? Let me first look at your options. 3, 4, 5, 6, something, something. Okay. Right. Come on. What is 1% of the principal? Approximate. 88. Approximate 87 or 88, doesn't matter. Okay. What is 2%? 160 or 170s. But our number is more than that. Matladali. What is 3%? 250 somewhere. Little bit more than that. Correct. So I can take X value as approximately 3 point something. Yes. But we were asked to calculate X plus 2. Hence answer would be approximately 5 point something, and there is only one, fifth option, final answer. Got it? Third kada? Done? Ramana can walk a 17 kilometers long track in 1 hour 25 minutes. 1 hour, how many minutes? Plus 25. So 17 kilometers covered in how much time? 85. So 1 kilometer in? 1 kilometer in? 5 minutes. Easy to calculate, right? As long as it is easy for you to calculate values, keep numbers like that. Done. Continue. If his leg is injured, he can cover 24 kilometers long track in 1 hour 48 minutes. So this is first case, and the second case he covered how many kilometers? 24 kilometers covered in 1 hour 48. 1 hour 60. 60 48. 108 minutes. 24 is there direct multiple? But 4.5 times, right? What is 4 times of 24? Apart from 96, we have 12 more, right? That is half time only, which is 4.5 times. Still easy to calculate, though it is in decimal. Continue. He starts walking 246 kilometers track and gets injured in the middle such that the distance covered before injury and after injury are in the ratio 4.25 is to 6. Find the total time taken by him to complete the walking track. So now, can I take 4.25 as 4 1 by 4? 4 1 by 4 again can be written as 17 by 4 is to, can we simplify this as 17 is to 24? Total how many parts? 40 is equal to 246 kilometers. Then one part is equal to 6. One part is equal to 6. 17 parts in the sense 17 into 6 kilometers. Correct. Next, 24 parts in the sense 24 into 6. These many kilometers. Correct. 17 into 6 kilometers covered in first case or second case? Come on. In first case, to cover 1 kilometer, how much time is it taking? Right. These many number of minutes. In second case, to cover 1 kilometer, how many minutes is it taking? 4 and another form. Another form. Inko rakanga cheppandi. 9 by 2 minutes. Correct? 2. 12 times. 6 into 5? 30 into 17. 30 has 0, I'll write 0. 17 threes. 51. Got it. 12 into 6. 72 9 times in the sense 10 times minus 1 time only. 10 times minus 1 time. Instead of 72, you subtract 100, add 28. Then it is 648. Correct? 648. So total how many minutes is it taking? How many minutes is it taking? 11:58 minutes, right? Come on. Look at your options. Options are in hours and minutes combination. Correct? Now, can we verify last digit verification? These many number of minutes, to convert into hours and minutes combination, we have to divide number with 60, right? Numerator ends with? Our numerator ends with? Come on, look at your options. First option, 80 into 60 ends with 0 plus 19 ends with, but our number ends with 0 plus 18 ends with, maybe your answer. 0 plus 30 ends with, cannot be your answer. 0 plus 30 ends with 0. So how many possible options are there? Only one, last digit verification, second option final. Otherwise, you'll have to divide that fellow with 60. Okay. Otherwise, you need to calculate speed in first case, speed in second case. Ardhamainda? Speed in first case, 17 kilometers, covered in how much time? 85 minutes converts to hours. This is speed in first case. Speed in second case, 24 kilometers, 108 into 60. Distance covered in first case, 17 into 6, 24 into 6. We were asked to calculate time. So distance covered by 17 into 60 by 85. Speed, distance by speed. Yes. Distance in second case by speed in second case. Speed in second case, 24 by 60 by 108 comes to numerator. You need to solve and get the answer. Followed? Right, 5p plus 6q is equal to 5, pq is equal to 2 by 15, p positive number, q positive number. Find the value. Right, So where you have P and Q here in the information, and in question, come on, cube values we have. So what do you need to do? Cube only, correct? Treat it as A, treat it as B. We were given A plus B and PQ is equal to 2 by 15. Yes, A plus B whole cube, come on. A cube, hold it, hold it. What is A? Whole cube. Our required value only? Come on, A cube over. Next. 3 A square B plus 3AB square plus B cube, correct? So middle two terms, can I write it as 3AB into A plus B? Can I write like this? Okay, right. So A cube is already there. Next, B cube in the sense 216. And then extra we have 3AB into A plus B. So we know A cube is there, B cube is required, 3AB into A plus B is equal to A plus B whole cube value, 5 cube. How much is that? 120. So A cube plus B cube in the sense 125 P cube plus 216 Q cube, correct? So this positive number goes to the right hand side and becomes a negative number. So it must be 125 minus 3 into, what is A into B? What is A into B? 2 by, me pardon. A is 5P, B is 6Q. It is 30 into PQ. Correct? 3 into 30 into PQ. 2 by 15 into A plus B. A plus B, 5. 3 into 5, 15, 15 gets cancelled. Come on, 125 minus 60, answer. That's it. Done. What is the smallest number which is a perfect square and exactly divisible by 36, 54, 72? What is that you need to do? Come on. LCM. So in finding LCM, after finding LCM, that number is exactly divisible by 36, 54, 72. But apart from that, you have something else also. It has to be a perfect square. How do you identify a number a perfect square or not? If the number representation is given in which particular format, can you identify a number is perfect square or not? Meek number ఏ format లో ఇస్తే ఈజీగా గుర్తుపట్టగలరు. Can anybody tell me? Prime factors method. 36, 1036 or 10,000 or 1,03,600. Is it a perfect square? Is it a perfect square? How can you decide it is no? Calculate chesara? Guess kottara? Logic emanna unda? Come on. Can you decide yes or no? Will it take time or not? Now I will write number in prime factors method and try to identify whether number is a perfect square or not. Is that okay? 2 square, 3 cube, 5 square. ఇంక ఈ పక్కన నేను ఏం రాస్తే మీకు ఎందుకండి ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయింది. పక్కన నా ఇష్టం వచ్చిన రామాయణం మహాభారతం రాస్తాను నేను. ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయింది. యూ కెన్ సే ద ఆన్సర్. A number is not a perfect square. Yes. What is the reason? Because for base value 3, exponent is odd number, right? So to make it square, it has to be even number. So with what number should I need to multiply this to make it a perfect square? 3. Yes? Like that, after finding LCM in factors method, prime factors method like this, you can understand whether that LCM is perfect square or not. If it is not a perfect square, with what number you need to multiply to make it a perfect square, you can decide. Avuna? ఆ మెథడ్ చేయాలి మీరు. ఎస్, సరే రండి. 36. Can we write it as 6 square? 6 can be written as 2 square into 3 square. Yes. Next 54 can be written as 6 into 9. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. 9 can be written as so that is 2 into 3 cube only. 72 can be written as 8 into 9. 8, 9. And for these numbers, LCM of prime factors, all base values, highest exponent for each base, correct? What are the base values that we have? 2 and 3. For 2, what is the highest exponent? 3. And for 3, what is the highest exponent? 3. Is it a perfect square? To make it perfect square, you have to multiply it with 2 and 3. Yes. So finally it is 2 power 4 into 3 power 4. Can I write it as 6 power 4? Matladali. Can I write it as 36 whole square? Answer 1296. This is what you are supposed to do, but I don't like everything. Wait. Asli Ramayana akkarla. Simple ga cheseyచ్చు. That was the process. Okay. Right. For these numbers, first you need to calculate LCM. Then it has to be a perfect square. Correct? My first point is, all are even numbers. 9 multiply any tarvata chuddam. First even numbers. Correct? For even numbers, LCM must be even number. 1, 3. Eliminate. Yes. Now come to 9 multiple. All are 9 multiples. It need not to be all. If one number is 9 multiple, LCM also should be 9 multiple. Is there second option 9 multiple? I pen fourth option, final answer. Done. I don't bother whether it is a perfect square or not. Out of 4, I eliminated 3 options. That is enough. Done. Actually, దీనికంటే ముందు usually what I do is, my eyes, when I read this as perfect square, first of all, I'll go to options and see how many of them are perfect squares. If there is only one perfect square, I don't even bother about 2 multiple, 3 multiple, 9, stupid multiples, last digit, nothing doing. If there is only one perfect square, yes, that's it. Ardhamainda? Chalo, next. Find the value of something which is divisible by? Matladali. If a number is divisible by 72, it has to be divisible by 8 as well as 9. So 8 multiplication rule, last 3 digits, right? Last 3 digits, concentrate only last 3. 6, 2, P. If it is divisible by 8, 8 7 times 56, how much is left? 6 and then P. P value must be? Okay, P is equal to 4. So in place of P, I will write it as 4. Yes? Then it has to be again multiple of 9 multiplication. Choose number or numbers so that it becomes 9 or 9 multiples. Correct? 9, 8 plus 1, 9, 6 and 3, 9, 4 plus 2, 10, and then Q. 10 plus Q must be either 9 or 9 multiple. Then Q must be? Q must be? 8. Now, P value. P cube annar kada? Sare. P 4 cube into P 4 into under root of P 4 into P and Q. These are base values laga unnaya leda? For P, 3 into P into under root of P. This part. Is that the base or power for 3? Power for P? Then what about Q? Is that there in the exponent for P or the base value? Base only? Do you all agree? Right. Into 8. Correct? Under root of 4. 3 into 4. 12 into 2. 4 power 24 into. Can you write 8 as a 4 or 4 power something? Come on. So that means your answer can never be in 4 power something, correct? It will be only 2 power something only. Already 4 power 24 into something we have. So that can never be definitely 2 power 12. It should be far more than that. Hence fourth also eliminated. Second final answer. The same we can write as 2 to the power of 48 into 2 cube is equal to 2 power 51. We actually don't have to calculate that. Yes. Right. Come on. In a triangle PQR, the bisector of angle QPR meets QR at S such that R is something. Okay. Chalo, let's draw the figure. In a triangle PQR, okay, PQR, the bisector of QPR meets QR at S. Between Q and R, we have S. Bisector they are saying, correct? Come on. Such that RS is equal to 5 centimeters more than QS. If QS is equal to X, RS is equal to 5 more, they said, X plus 5. Then continue. If QR is equal to 12, that means 2x plus 5 is equal to 12 only. If 2x plus 5 is equal to 12, 2x is equal to 7, x is equal to 7 by 2, which is 3.5 only. So can I write x as 3.5? This fellow 3.5 and this fellow 8.5. Continue. And PQ plus PR. PQ x PR y is equal to 15. Then find the value of PQ. That means we were asked to calculate x value only. Right. So when they are angular bisectors, we can say PQ by PR is equal to QS by SR. Can I also write it as, I'll just draw lines. Try to remember. PQ by QS. PQ by QS is equal to PR by RS. Can I also write like that? Yes. Can I also say ratio between these two base values? 7 is to 17. Then PQ and PR also must be in the same ratio. Yes? Then only whatever the equation that we made already, that gets satisfies. Meeku ardhamainda? Idi 7 parts, 17 parts anukundam. Idi another ratio, completely different. 7x, 17x. Manam maatladinappudu 7x by 17x is equal to 7p by 17p annam. X will cancel అయిపోయినాయి, p will cancel అయిపోయినాయి, left hand side, right hand side both equal. Yes or no? The other equation what I wrote was this way. 7x by 7p is equal to 17x by 17p. 7, 7, 17, 17 cancel. Again left hand side, right hand side both are equal. Yes? So now with that logic I am saying, as base values are in the ratio 7 is to 17, even the sides PQ and PR also must be in the same ratio 7 is to 17. And sum of both the values mentioned as 15. Come on. We were asked to calculate PQ. PQ is equal to 7x out of 24 among 15. 3. 8 times 3, 5 times 35 by 8. 8 how many times? 4 times. 4 point something, right? How many options are there? I don't complete it. That's my final answer. Yes. When Ammu increases the speed of her boat by 5 km per hour, she can row 84 kilometers downstream, 72 kilometers upstream in matladali, in some time, and it is not given how much time is it taking. When she reduces the speed of the boat by 5 km per hour, she can row 72 kilometers downstream and 24 kilometers upstream in the same time as it is taking in first case. అక్కడ సమ్ టైమ్ అన్నారు కదా, ఆ సమ్మే మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ కూడా వచ్చేస్తుంది, రైట్? కండిషన్ ఏంటి? టైం టేకెన్ ఇన్ బోత్ కేసెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్, సేమ్. వేర్ ద స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్ట్రీమ్ ఈస్ 5 km per hour, how much time will she take to row 80.5 kilometers downstream, 55.25 kilometers upstream? So to answer this question, we need to know downstream speed and then upstream speed, correct? Do you know how much is speed of the stream? Yes. Yes, speed of the stream is already given. Locate it. Speed of the stream is 5 km per hour. Yes. Were you given man speed in still water? Were you given man speed in still water? If that is already there, it is the easiest question, right? So what do we need to first calculate? Man speed in still water. Ade manam calculate cheyali. Okay na? Chalo. Let it be m. In the first case, it traveled 84 kilometers in downstream, 72 kilometers in upstream. Time taken is equal to time it is taking to cover 72 kilometers in downstream, 24 kilometers in upstream, correct? In tick mark places, what should we write? Downstream. In both cases, do we have same speed in downstream? No. Downstream ante m plus s anena, s already 5 అని తెలుసు కదా, m చేంజ్ అవుతుంది m. అదే ఒకసారి కండిషన్లో ఇచ్చారు చూడండి. When Ammu increases the speed of her boat speed or man speed, one and the same, increased by 5 km per hour. In first case, m increased by 5. When she reduces the speed of the boat by 5 km per hour, in second case she is reducing speed of boat by 5. That's where the change is. Ardhamainda? Chalo. Now, in first case, man speed m. Original speed of the boat is m. In first case, what happened to man speed? Increased by 5. This is m, right? Plus how much is s? 5. Yes? Here, 72 by, what should I write? Up or down? Up, right? Upstream, right? M minus s. M value, m plus 5. S value, 5. We can simplify that later. I am writing this just for the sake of your understanding purpose, okay? Now, in the second case, what happened to m? Decreased by, that means m minus 5. That is man speed only. 72 by, what should I write? Up or down? Up or down? Downstream in the sense m plus s. How much is s value? 5. Here 24 by up, m minus 5 minus 5, correct? If you observe carefully, this fellow and this fellow gets cancelled. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. No అన్నారు. ఆర్డర్ చేంజ్ అయినంత మాత్రం వాల్యూ చేంజ్ అవ్వలేదు కదా. Denominator is m only, both the values are same. So comfortably we can cancel these two. Got it? Now 84 by 24 is equal to m plus 10 by m minus 10. Cross multiplication chesa. Yes. 12 7 times. 12 2 times. 7 into m 2m. Difference 5m. 2 into 10 20. 7 into minus 10 minus 70 goes to the other side. Enta? Right. From this, what is m? M? Yes. Already ichcharu kada. 5 ani. Now we were asked to calculate time it takes to cover 80.5 kilometers downstream. I'll take 80.5 as 161 by 2 into downstream speed. M plus S 23. Yes. And distance covered in upstream 55.25. 0.25 can we write it as 1 by 4? 55 1 by 4. 55 4 times. 220 plus 1 by 4. Yes. Into which speed? Up or down? Up. Up. 18 minus 5. 13. 23. 7 times. 13. 17 times. 7 by 2 I'll write it as 14 by 4 plus 17 by 4. 14 plus 17. 31 by 4. 7 3 by 4 hours. Are you done? Next, should I explain these questions? Sure. A cloth store has 70% woolen. Chapala idi? Yes, sir. Okay. A cloth store has 70% of woolen cloths and the remaining cotton clothes. So we have woolen and then cotton. Here we have 70 and here we have 30. Done. Okay. Let me take percentage. Or parts or X, whatever it is. A trader buys 50% of the cotton clothes. So how many were bought? By the trader. 50% of cotton. 50% of the cotton, that is 15 only. And 75% of the woolen. 75% of this fellow. How do you get 75? No, don't go for 3 by 4. Half plus half. Is that okay? What is half? Again half. Both together. 52.5. Yes. Next. If the total number of remaining clothes is 78. Remaining clothes in the sense which are unsold, right? Come on. In woolen, unsold are 17 and a half. In cotton, unsold are 15. Sum of both is equal to 78. Whatever it is. Yeah, 32.5% something. Antena? Continue. Find the difference. Minus. Difference between number of woolen clothes left after the purchase. Woolen clothes left. How many woolen are left? 17.5. This fellow, and number of cotton cloths in before the purchase. Cotton before purchase, that is 30. We were asked to calculate difference between those two, right? How much is that? 30 minus 17.5%, which is equal to how much? This is what our question. Correct. Now, let's see this. What is this? 32.5. How much is this? 12.5. Then question mark is equal to 78 into 12.5 divided by 32.5. Yes. Can I take both numerator and denominator values as 125 and 325? There is only one digit after decimal. 25. 5 times 25. How many 25s will be there in 100? 4 in 300 plus 1 more 25. 325 kada nanna. 300 lo 12 plus 1 more 25. Total 13. 13. 6 into 5. 30. Over. We just need to substitute value. How much is A? Tan 15. 2 minus root 3. A square. A square. This much. 1 by A square. It becomes 2 plus root 3 whole square. Kada? Avuna? Actually gaite 1 minus. Idi A value. Avuna? 1 by A kavali anante. 1 A is equal to 2 minus root 3 kabatti 1 by A ante 1 by 2 minus root 3. So now component on dividendo will multiply both numerator and denominator with 2 plus root 3 and 2 plus root 3. Numerator is 2 plus root 3. Denominator A plus B into A minus B form. A square minus B square. 4 minus 3, 1. So 1 by A becomes 2 plus root 3. So that way I am directly writing values here. Matladali 2 minus root 3 whole square plus 2 plus root 3 whole square and to the power of 2. Avuna? Ee power exponent 2 ni concept marchipodam. A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. That will be 2 times of A square plus B square only, which is equal to 2 times of A square plus B square. Yes? Yes? And then finally we have exponent 2. Yes? 7 into 2. 14 square. 196. Should I explain this? Come on. ఇందులో మీకు తెలియాల్సింది ఒక్కటే. ఇది వింక్లం. వల్గర్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ వింక్లం. వింక్లం అర్థం ఏంటో తెలుసా దానికి? అమ్మా, ఆ అప్పర్ లైన్ స్టార్ట్ అయిన వాల్యూ ఏదైతే ఉందో 5/1/3 మైనస్ 1/6 అంతేనా? ఈ స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ దగ్గర నుంచి ఫస్ట్ యూ నీడ్ టు సాల్వ్ దిస్, అండ్ ఫర్ ద రిజల్ట్ యూ నీడ్ టు కీప్ ద నెగటివ్ సింబల్, బికాస్ బిఫోర్ జస్ట్ బిఫోర్ వింక్లం స్టార్ట్స్ whatever is the sign we have, that is not for the number 5/1/3. Are you understand? Are you able to understand? Just before vinclum starts, whatever the symbol that we have, that is applied for the entire vinclum 5/1/3 minus 1/6, not for only 5/1/3. అర్థమైందా? లేదా దాన్ని ఇంకా ఎలా రాయొచ్చు అంటే మైనస్ ఆఫ్ 7/2/3. ఇక్కడి నుంచి రాస్తున్నాను చూడండి, ఈ పార్ట్ రాస్తున్నాను, ఓకేనా? మైనస్ బ్రాకెట్ ఓపెన్ 7/2/3 మైనస్ 5/1/3 మైనస్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ ప్లస్ 1/6. రిమైనింగ్ అన్నీ సేమ్ ఉంటాయి. నౌ యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్, యూ విల్ గెట్ ద ఆన్సర్. అదొక్కటే మీరు కేర్ఫుల్గా ఉండాలి. ఎయిదర్ యూ సాల్వ్ 5/1/3 minus 1/6 and keep it negative sign, or otherwise you change it like this and then calculate. Do either or. అదన్నా చేయాలి, ఇదన్నా చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? రైట్. చెప్పాలా? చెప్పాలా? షూర్? చెప్పనా? వద్దా? వద్దు కదా? ఎవరికైనా కావాలంటే చెప్పండి, అడుగు. కౌండిన్యా బాట్, ఇది కావాలా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎస్, ఓకే. Kaundinya bought a bike and sold it at a loss of 15%. If he had bought it for 25% less and sold it for 8,000 more, he would have a profit of 20%, the cost price of the article. Okay. Kaundinya purchased a bike and sold it at a loss of 15. So, cost price and then selling price. మీరు రాయక్కర్లేదు కదా? మీరు ఎగ్జామ్లో రాయాలన్నప్పుడు అక్కడ కూడా కాస్ట్ ప్రైసు, సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైసు, అండర్లైన్ రాయాలా? ఇట్లా మీకు అర్థం కావాలి కాబట్టి రాస్తున్నాం. అదర్వైజ్ ఏం చేస్తాం? కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ 100, 15% లాస్ 85. నెక్స్ట్ bought it 25% less, 25% less than previous cost price only, hence it is 75, and sold it for 8,000 more, 8,000 more than 8,000 more than previous selling price. Previous selling price was 85% and now it has to be 8,000 more. Now what happened? He would have a profit of 20%. ఈ 20% ప్రాఫిట్ ఫస్ట్ కేసా సెకండ్ కేసా? ఏమ్మా? సెకండ్ కేసులో కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఎంత? ప్రాఫిట్ పర్సెంట్ ఆర్ లాస్ పర్సెంట్ ఆల్వేస్ షుడ్ బి క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ ఆన్ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఓన్లీ. అండ్ హౌ మచ్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాఫిట్ పర్సెంట్ దే మెన్షన్? 20. Yes, 20% profit on 75. 10% double. 10% 7.5. Double 15. So 15 profit we are getting, right? How much is cost price? 75%. Profit 15. Selling price 90%. Then that must be equal to 90, right? This is selling price in this case. So here what is 5% value? Then what is 10% value? 100% value. That's it. Over. If K is the third proportional, C is equal to B square by A, while M is fourth proportional, D is equal to AD by C. Yes. And find the mean proportional, B is equal to under root of AC. Now finally we were asked to calculate mean proportional, so I will write under root of. Yes, under root of what? 2k and 3m, correct? 2k, 2 into k. What is k? First line, third proportional in the sense B square by A only. Where is B value? Is 48 square by 32. This one, that is 2k, correct? And 3m, 3 into what is m? Fourth proportional, correct? Fourth proportional in the sense AD by C. What is A value? 12. D value 24. C value 18. 12 into 24 by 18. And we need to simplify this. 6 2 times, 6 3 times, 3 3 cancel, 2 16 times, 16. ఆగండి ఆగనన్నా 16 వస్తున్నాను, ఆగండి. అరే మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయ్యద్దు. 2 8 times, 8 3 times. 48 square, when it comes out it becomes 48 only, and then under root there is something else. ఎక్కడో చేసాం. Fourth proportional AD is equal to BC by A. Yes, correct. BC by A, I am mistaken, correct, nade mistake. BC by A, correct. AD is equal to BC kabatti D is equal to BC by A ne rayali. Yes, I am sorry. 12 how many times? Come on, 2 times. Then 2 16 times, 16 3 times. So now 3 into 18 will not work. Fine, leave that. 48 into 3 square into 36 under root. This is what we have. Avuna kada? Yes or no? Now 48 we can write as 16 3 times. If it is 16, when it comes out, it becomes 4. 3 we have, under root. 3 square, when it comes out, 3. 36, when it comes out, it becomes 6. And still we have root 3. 12 into 6, 72 root 3. A cylinder of radius 8.4 centimeters and height 25 centimeters and a cone of base radius 4.2 centimeters and height 12 centimeters are melted to form a new cylinder of height 21 centimeters. Find the radius of new cylinder. We were asked to calculate radius. Correct up to 2 decimal places. That means a round figure after 2 decimals. Yes? They are melted to form. So what must be equal in this particular case? Volume. For cylinder, what is the volume? Pi r square h. Pi r square 8.4 square, height 25, and volume of the cone 1/3 pi r square 4.2 whole square into height. What is height of the cone? Height of the cone 12. This is total volume. This must be equal to volume of the new cylinder whose height must be 21. So new cylinder pi r square height 21. Correct. We can take pi common and go for cancellation. 3 how many times? 4 times only. Can I write 4 as 2 square? 4.2 square into 2 square. Can I write it as 8.4 square? I'll take 8.4 square common. Then it becomes 25 plus 1, 26 is equal to r square into 21. From this, r square is equal to divided by 21. Yes. If you can write 8.4 square as 8.4 into 8.4, 21, this is how many times? 0.4 times. And then you need to simplify that value. Okay now? Come on. So I'll write like this. Next. You want this? Come on. 70? 71? Okay. In triangle XYZ, W is a midpoint on YZ such that both are equal. XYZ. XYZ. W midpoint. Okay. Y XW angle at this place and angle ZXW. These two are equal. Right. Already we have covered one such type of question already. Inno question adi 59 kada? Right. Ippudu idi enta? So when these two angles are equal and W is the midpoint for YZ, this is called angular bisector only? Right. Now XY is 8.7. This fellow 8.7. XZ is 5.8. YZ is 18. Then find the length of WZ. Antena? Yes. Can I write these numbers as 8758? And we need to identify the ratio. If the ratio is A is to B here, YW and WZ also should be in the ratio A is to B only. So I would like to identify the ratio here. So identify difference between 87 and 58. 29. I told you many a times, identify always the difference and try to cancel with it. Right? 29 how many times? 3 times. 29 2 times. Yes? Ratio is 3:2 only. So even YW and WZ ratio must be 3:2. We were asked to calculate WZ, which is equal to 2/5 of 18, that is 36 by 5, 7.2 centimeters. Yes? Should I? 72. Explain cheyala? Come on. Rasagna bought a donut at Modern Mart with a price of a tag 180. Price tag in the sense? Market price. So market price is 180. As it was a festival day, a mart gave 20% discount on all the items. So discount offered is 20%, which is 36. So selling price becomes 144. Correct? Continue. The mart gave 20% discount. Right. Rasagna had a credit card which offered 15% on all purchases made through it. అయితే ఇప్పుడు క్రెడిట్ కార్డు వాడితే ఎంత సేవ్ అవుతుంది? ఆ 15% ఎవరిస్తున్నారు? షాప్ కీపర్ ఇస్తున్నాడా? క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ బ్యాంక్ అతను ఇస్తున్నాడా? క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ బ్యాంక్ వాళ్ళే కదా ఇచ్చేది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? రైట్. కంటిన్యూ. ఇఫ్ దట్ డిస్కౌంట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ బై ద షాప్ కీపర్, దెన్ యూ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ దట్ డిస్కౌంట్ ఆన్ 144 ఇయర్. మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? ఈ 180 ఇదంతా ఆర్టికల్ దగ్గర కదా. ఆర్టికల్ అంటే షాప్లోనే కదా. షాప్ అతను డిస్కౌంట్ ఇచ్చాడు కాబట్టి డైరెక్ట్గా సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేశాం. బట్ క్రెడిట్ కార్డు వాడితే వచ్చే డిస్కౌంట్ అనేది షాప్ అతను కాదు ఇచ్చేది. ఎవరు? బ్యాంక్ అతను. అతను వేరే అతను కదా. అందుకని పక్కన పెడుతున్నాను, కొంచెంసేపు వాడదాం తర్వాత. ఓకే, కంటిన్యూ. ఇఫ్ ఎ ట్యాక్స్ ఆఫ్ 18% is levied on the donut, now how much tax you have to pay? 18% tax should be paid on market price or this price, discounted price. ఐటమ్ మీద ఉన్న ప్రైస్ మీద వేస్తారా, లేకపోతే డిస్కౌంట్ తగ్గించిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న 144 మీద వేస్తారా? 144 మీద వేయాలి. అవునా? రైట్. హౌ మచ్ పర్సెంట్? 18%. ట్యాక్స్ మీరు కట్టాలా, మీకు డిస్కౌంట్ వస్తుందా? కట్టాలి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ యాడ్ చేయాలా, సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలా? యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఎంత పర్సెంట్? 18%. ఎలా చేస్తాం? 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2. What is 10%? 18.4. 20%. 28.8. 2% అంటే 2. డెసిమల్ జరపటమే కదా. 2.88. In place of that I'll subtract 3 and then add 0.12 later. 3 subtract చేస్తా 25. 0.12 యాడ్ చేస్తా 92. ఓకేనా? Then it becomes 25.92. This is tax, right? Okay. Then value becomes 169.92. This is the final price that you are supposed to pay. Am I right? Am I right? Continue. How much did Rasagna have saved by using credit card to purchase the donut? Correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, right. Chalo, we'll see. 1 decimal place వరకు కరెక్ట్ చేయాలి అని అడుగుతున్నారు. చలో చేద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు ఫైనల్గా అడిగింది క్రెడిట్ కార్డు వాడుతున్నందుకు మేడం గారికి ఎంత ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది, ఎంత సేవ్ అయింది, అంతేనా? రైట్. ఇప్పుడు కదా క్రెడిట్ కార్డు తీసాం మనం. ఇప్పుడు కట్టాల్సిన ప్రైస్లోనే కదా 15% మనకి సేవ్ అయ్యేది. 10% ఎంత? 16.992. 5% ఎంత? 8.49. 8, 4, 25.488. This is the saving amount. Done, everybody? 73. Should I? Chappala. Right. The volume of the sphere and the hemisphere are equal. Sphere, volume of the sphere, 4/3 pi r cube. And hemisphere also equal. Hemisphere in the sense exact half only, which is 2/3 of pi r2 cube. Both are equal, they said. Yes. Pi gets cancelled, 3 gets cancelled. r1 cube by r2 cube is equal to 1/2. Yes. Keep it aside. Continue. Then what is the ratio of their surface area? Surface area for a sphere. For a sphere, surface area 4 pi r square. Surface area for the hemisphere. Hemisphere in the sense, if you make it half, it becomes 2 pi r square, but here on the top, again there is circle, right? Again you get pi r square, right? So for hemisphere, what is surface area? Amma? 3 pi r2 square. Pi gets cancelled. Now, from this, r1 by r2 in the sense, can I write it as cube root of 1/2? Yes? Or can I write it as cube root of 1 by cube root of 2? Can I also write it as 1 by 2 power 1/3? Correct? 4 into r1 square, 1 square, by 3 into r2 square. r2 is 2 power 1/3 to the power of 2 in the sense 2 power 2/3. Yes, right. In the entire process, in the denominator you have 3 multiple. Do you have 3 multiple in the numerator? Come on. Then in the second number 3 has to be there. Matladru. Option. Option. Third option. Got it? Got it. Otherwise, you need to write 4 as 2 square. 2 to the power of 2. Can I write that exponent 2 as 6/3? Why am I writing like that? Because in the denominator for 2, exponent is 2/3, where denominator is 3. Hence, I am writing 2 square, this 2 as 6/3. It makes our job easy. Okay, na? By 3 into 2 power 2/3. That is 2 power. Chappandi. 4/3. 4/3 in the sense 1/3. That is 2 power 1 into 2 power 1/3. Denominator 3. 2 into 2 power 1/3 is to 3. That's the final combination. Got it? ABCD is an isosceles trapezium in which AB parallel to DC and the angular bisectors of angle C and angle D meet at E, and CED is 92 degrees. What is DAB? Trapezium. Isosceles trapezium. Trapezium. Two parallel. A, B, C, D. Yes? అమ్మ ఒక్కసారి ఈ ట్రెపీజియం గురించి, ఐసోస్లెస్ ట్రెపీజియం గురించి మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఒక 1 minute. ఓకేనా? 2 sides must be equal. Which are equal? Equal అనకూడదు. I cannot say equal. We must say parallel. Which are parallel? AB and DC. And 2 sides must be of equal length. Which two are equal? AD and BC must be of equal length. Correct? Right. Now, angle at D and angle at C. Angle at D and angle at C both must be equal. Lower side, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ఏబిసిడీలు ఇవన్నీ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వకండి, ఓకేనా? బేస్ యాంగిల్స్ బోత్ ఈక్వల్, టాప్ యాంగిల్స్ బోత్ ఈక్వల్. గుర్తుంటుందా? ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్, హియర్ ఆల్సో ఎక్స్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ వై, ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వై. బాటమ్ యాంగిల్స్ ఈక్వల్, టాప్ యాంగిల్స్ ఈక్వల్, ఓకేనా? టాప్ బాటమే, ఓకే, రైట్. Now as it is isosceles trapezium, we can treat it as a cyclic quadrilateral. We can treat it as a cyclic quadrilateral. In cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles sum must be 180 degrees. Yes? And when you calculate diagonals AC and BD, they must be equal. Diagonals must be equal. ఇవి ట్రెపీజియం ప్రాపర్టీస్, ఓకే కదా? ఇప్పుడు రండి. యాంగులర్ బైసెక్టర్స్ ఆఫ్ యాంగిల్ సి అండ్ డి మీట్ ఎట్ ఈ. ఓకే, రైట్. యాంగులర్ బైసెక్టర్స్, దే మీట్ ఎట్ ఈ. దిస్ ఇస్ ఈ. CED, which is equal to 92 degrees. We were asked to calculate DAB. DABI. Come on. This angle we have to identify. Correct? Come on. Right. ఒకసారి రండమ్మా. ఇక్కడ కూడా కంక్లూజన్ చెప్పొచ్చు, లాస్ట్లో చెప్పుకుందాం ఆ కంక్లూజన్. As they are angular bisectors, if it is x, this also x, right? Come on. What is total angle at D? 2x. And total angle at C also must be 2x only. So here also it is x and it is x. Agreed? Now when you consider the triangle CDE, angle at E is 92, then other two angles sum must be equal to 88. Come on. That means 2x is equal to 88 degrees. Correct? Now come here. Now we need to identify, అక్కర్లేదు నాన్న, అయిపోయింది. DAB, that's angle we need to identify. Correct? If they are cyclic quadrilaterals, angle at A and angle at C sum must be 180 degrees. And angle at C already we have 2x, right? Which is 88. Then angle at DAB is 180 minus 88 over a ladder of length 26 meters is laid on a wall of height 10 meters. If the ladder slips 2 meters down from the above the wall, right? Look at this. This is the wall. Yes? మాట్లాడాలి. Of height 10. A ladder of length 26 meters. Now ladder from the top. Ladder is laid here. Ladder length ఎంతమ్మా? 26. Next condition. If the ladder slips 2 meters down from above the wall, అంటే ఇది 10 కాబట్టి ఒక 2 feet డౌన్ అంటే బాటమ్ నుంచి ఎన్ని ఫీట్ హైట్? 8 feet హైట్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇప్పుడు ల్యాడర్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. అంతేనా చెప్పింది? అంతేనా? రైట్. దెన్ ద అప్రాక్సిమేట్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఇట్ మూవ్డ్ అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద వాల్ ఈస్. ఇప్పుడు హైట్ తగ్గింది అనుకోండి అమ్మా, ఈ ల్యాడర్ ఇంక్లినేషన్ యాంగిల్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఇంక్లినేషను దూరంగా జరుగుతుందా దగ్గరగా వెళ్తుందా? దూరంగా జరుగుతుంది కదా, అంటే ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ పెరుగుతుంది కదా. అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ కూడా అదే కదా, ఇంతకు ముందున్న దానికంటే ఎంత పెరిగింది? ఎస్. అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మనకి ఏం కావాలి? ఇంతకుముందు ఎంతో అది కావాలిగా. రైట్. ల్యాడర్ లెంత్ మాత్రం సేమే ఉంటుందిగా, జారింది కానీ దాని ఇరగలేదు అది. కరెక్ట్. పై దగ్గర స్ట్రిప్లెట్ బేస్ వాల్యూ 26 square minus 10 square under root of 24. Pakka? I am treating it as x, which is equal to under root of 26 square 676 minus 8 square 64, correct? Which is under root of 6 1 2. ఇక్కడ మనకు ఒక వాల్యూ ఇచ్చారు అండర్ రూట్ ఆఫ్ 17, అంటే అది ఎక్కడో ఉపయోగించడానికే కదా ఇచ్చారు, అంటే ఇది డెఫినెట్గా 17 మల్టిపుల్ అయ్యే ఉండొచ్చు అనుకుంటా. 17 ఎన్ని టైమ్స్ ఉంది? 36 times. 30. So we can write 612 as 36 into 17. Under root of 36, 6 into root 17. Root 17 value already mentioned, right? How much is that? 4.12. 4 into 6, 24. 12 into 6, 72. So earlier it was 24 only, base value. Now the base is 24.72. And how much is the increase in length? Increase in length, ఎంత నాన్న? 0.72 సెంటీమీటర్స్లో ఇచ్చారు, మనకి ఇచ్చిన డేటా అంతా మీటర్స్లో కదా. సో విచ్ ఈస్ 0.72 meters. The same we can write it as 72 centimeters. Done? Right.